Justice Alito, in a famous dissent to a case that would have banned the nut jobs Westboro Baptist Church. Westboro isn't a Christian denomination; it's a cult,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there was an attempt to punish them in civil liability for their quote free expression, which is torture on a family that's lost someone. And Justice Alito dissented from the defense of their right to do that, saying this is not defensible. Do you think we've gone too far in tolerating crazy speech? Just crazy, hateful
No.
speech.
So it's funny that you bring that up. I was literally just texting right before the show with Megan Phelps Roper, formerly of the Westboro Baptist Church, and she was talking to me about free speech because she's hosting the new J.K. Rowling podcast for the Free Press, and she is a strong believer in the importance of free speech, even when it's this vile, because even when you've gone that far on the end of sort of hate speech, and there's always a way back, and I think that people, you know there should be a wide berth for people to be able to express themselves, even when we find it, completely abhorrent.
How did she get out of the cult?
So it's really interesting. So she got into Twitter conversations with Jews, and here's my dog. She got into Twitter conversations
I
with
love
Jews.
that.
He's just jumping on me. He's
What's
telling
the
me that the
name of the
baby's crying
dog?
upstairs.
This is
Truman,
going to be
and
the
he's
favorite
very
all-time
protective.
pick. What's his name?
Truman, and he's very
Truman
protective of the
loves
baby, and
you.
he hears the baby crying, and he's letting me know. So it's ridiculous. He's Lassie. So she was talking to Jews about sort of, what their belief system was, and um, what was sort of, because they would hold up signs and say, Jews are going to hell, God hates Jews, and she got into conversations that were very frank with Jews. And I wrote a piece that actually got me canceled in the summer of 2017 about people like the folks that talk to Megan Phelps Roper, who talk to people with humanity. And the headline of the piece is, we should start befriending neo-Nazis, and therefore I'm always called a Nazi
A
on Twitter by
neo-Nazi.
lefty Twitter.
Well,
But
you can't. If anyone sees Truman, they'll know that's not true. I want Truman every week now. This is the Bethany
so
and
sweet.
Truman show now. All right? Just bring him back and go see the baby because he's worried.
Obviously.
Bethany Mandel and Truman, thank you. I want that video going viral because I love Truman. And then the Stolen Youth has that. I love that. It's not as good as the Korean toddler, the toddler in Korea coming into his dad's shop, but that's pretty close. Bethany,
We'll
thank
make
you.
it.
Follow her on Twitter at Bethany Shondart. Go get her book.